The people on the left, they're cheering and they're jumping up and down. However, they don't know the implications that took place today with this verdict. They have no idea the implications that this verdict had on every single U.S. American citizen. They really don't.
Yeah, and if everybody's so thrilled, if all the Democrats are so thrilled about this verdict, just wait, because if they can do this to him, just think what they can do to us. Okay, just think.
Yep.
Yes, exactly.
I'm not understanding y'all logic.
You're not understanding the logic. If they can do this to somebody that they just don't like, they're only doing this because they don't like him and they don't want him to take power from them. They are desperate as hell to keep them from taking.
He was calling the shots.
It's a simple explanation.
He's the one that got caught.
It's seriously simple, right? This is the explanation right here. I know what natural law is, and you know what the natural law is. But all these other people around us, they don't know what the natural law is. You remember when Biden said that shit to Clarence Thomas? And Clarence Thomas said, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. That's exactly what this case was. The rambling and inconsistent story that the prosecution had, I can't tell anybody any clearer. If you go read it for yourself, it is fucking crazy the way that the prosecution put this case on. And then the jury instructions themselves were terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Excuse me. Let me ask you a question.
Maybe we should read the jury instructions for the people in the back.
Is it a rule in New York that the defense has to go first?
Yes.
So
the defense usually goes first.
Oh, all right. I just wanted to make sure. And
Which
also
was great in this case because the defense's closing arguments were point blank, period, on point, like short and sweet, to the point. Made every point they needed to make, and then the prosecution came up and confused the shit out of everybody for like 4.5 hours. Like, I only got a little over a third of the way through, and I stopped, and I was like, does anybody understand what any of this says? Because I'm completely lost.
I was confused, but hear me out. I got two questions. Just hear me out. So I don't understand why they used Michael Cohen's testimony when he lied under oath.
Because that's all they had.
The judge should have thrown it out.
His testimony should have been thrown out. He lied on an oath and then said he committed a crime.
Yeah, more than once. He also admitted that he lied under oath in front of Congress more than once, and on other things, and he pled guilty to lying to Congress for. Because he was talking shit about Trump, and the defense did an excellent job on cross. So were you telling the truth then when you were talking about how much you were obsessed with Trump and how much you loved him, how much you wanted his approval? Or are you telling the truth now? And that was after they already got him to admit that he loved Trump, and he looks at him like a mentor, and he wanted to be able to have that life and all those things. And then he turned around and talked all the shit that he talked. They pointed out all the shit he talked about Trump, and they're like, so what's true? Were you lying to Congress back then? Were you lying a few minutes ago, or are you lying now? Like, what's true?
I guess the jury thought that he was telling the truth when he did the latter.
Listen, how anybody thinks Donald Trump's going to get a fair trial in New York City is beyond me.
Yeah, because he's not going to be anybody who doesn't already have a biased opinion of him.
And for anybody on the left that's going to come up here tonight and advocate for anything that has taken place and talk about justice and how justice was served, you are the most hypocritical.
Well, that can be said about both sides.
I have ever met in my entire life.
Hold on.
What has he done wrong?
Another thing too.
Let me finish my thought real quick, and then
I got you.
I'll mute. Just wait until this backfires on all the Democrats who think that we're crying. I'm not crying, because guess what? It just gives me more fuel to be pissed off and vote for him even more. And everyone else feels the exact same way. He didn't lose any voters.
Yes, ma'am. Go look at the video I just posted on my other.
He didn't lose anybody. He gained people. This did not hurt him.
They had to shut down. And guys, I don't think you understand. There was so much traffic and so many people trying to donate to his campaign. Hold on. I have zero patience. There was so much traffic trying to donate to Donald Trump's campaign on 2 different websites that it completely shut the websites down. That's how many people since the verdict have been trying to donate to Donald Trump's campaign.
People are pissed because they are sick of seeing this country. The country is falling from within. You can't see that?
Those are the same people. That's the same base. His base is going to keep voting for him, of course.
Yeah, and there's a lot of libertarians.
But I guarantee you, he doesn't have 80 million people that's going to push him over.
So
you think that Biden has 80 million?
Yes, he does.
Guarantee
he has 80, and he's gaining, right? He's gaining.
So let me guys ask you a question real quick.
He's not a felon.
Do you think it's okay for the judge that's on this case years ago to have donated to Biden?
Yes, it's fine.
Years ago, hold on. You realize that this man's daughter owns a political consulting firm, and she's a consultant. You can go directly to her website. She is a consultant for people like Kamala Harris, Ilhan Omar, the Goldman dude, Adam Schiff, all of these major left people, okay? And she has raised millions and millions and tens of millions of
$90
dollars
million.
for these campaigns.
Probably, I think.
Yeah, like $93 million for these campaigns.
All I can say to that is what's good for the goose is good for the game.
Hold on. Not only that, she also is a contributor for Brennan, whatever
Center for
it's called.
Justice.
Yes, that one. She also writes articles for that. There was an article written just not long ago about the jury and if they were going to get it right, talking about finding Donald Trump guilty. Not only that, she has had her clients in the freaking courtroom during Donald Trump's trial. She has given access to her clients to the courtroom during Donald Trump's trials. If this were Joe Biden, if Joe Biden were in Donald Trump's shoes, the entire left would be absolutely outraged. It is the hypocrisy for me, and it is absolutely mind-blowing.
Well,
The hypocrisy
I don't think
that
so.
I am
If Joe Biden was up on crimes, they let him burn.
Of his son's
funny,
case.
though.
Well, that's
It's
also
funny,
true,
though,
probably,
but
because
the
the
right
left
belief-
doesn't give a shit about
It's
Joe
funny
Biden.
though.
Joe Biden
None
was
of the left.
Listen,
Listen,
though, right?
Patrick,
Because it's
office
funny.
of
It's funny
president
to
of
me
the
how the
United
right.
States of America.
It's funny to me how the right wants to say, "Oh yeah, I believe in the justice system," but then, when it happens, now it's rigged. Is this?
Well, wait a minute, babe.
But ho! I'm not finished. Didn't Cal Rittenhouse benefit from the justice system, right? Okay, so what the fuck, right?
How did it, wait, hold on. How did he benefit from the
Tommy,
justice
it's
system?
Rittenhouse, number
Well,
one.
How
whatever.
did-
Okay,
how did
his
he
name is
benefit
not
from
ready
the
to pronounce
justice
right.
system?
Whatever. You know who I'm talking about. What I'm saying is that.
Okay, but be
Why
educated
is
and
it such
say
a
the
big
right
idea,
name.
though?
So, Tommy, you think it's okay for Joe Biden to be visiting his son's key witness in his gun charge case at night?
Do
Where
you
is
think
all
it's
that-
okay
where's
that
that
they aren't
proven?
going
Where's
to
that
try
proven at?
Biden just
Where's that
because
proven?
Hold on.
Where's that
Hold on.
proven
Do you
at?
think
Show the
it's
facts.
okay?
Show the
Do you
facts
think
on
that
that.
it's
I'm not gonna
okay
sit
that
wrong.
when Alvin Bragg
visited
took
and then-
office,
and then
hold
they
on,
claimed that had to
I
do
have a
some-
button. Do you think that it's okay that when Alvin Bragg took office, he sent out a memo to the entire DA's office, and it was shared to the entire NYPD, talking about all of the felonies that they were not going to charge as felonies, they were going to make misdemeanors. They were not going to jail people. They were not going to seek sentences any longer than 20 years. They were trying to downgrade every felony they possibly could to a misdemeanor, including if you live in New York City and you commit armed robbery, it is charged as a misdemeanor unless somebody gets pew-pewed in the process of said armed robbery. Yet we are going to take falsifying business records, a misdemeanor charge, and then elevate it to felony charges using another misdemeanor that, by the way, the FEC did not indict him for or fine him for. The DOJ did not indict or fine him for. We are going to make that 34 felony counts and try and seek prison time when armed robbers, rapists, and all sorts of horrible criminals are left to roam the streets and charged with misdemeanors. If anyone on this planet thinks that that's justice, I have some oceanfront property for you in Colorado.
Hey, and guess what? You know, Biden did have classified documents and wasn't supposed to, but they didn't try him because the poor thing can't stand trial because he's too senile. Explain how that makes sense.
So basically what I'm hearing is they did something wrong and they didn't get in trouble, but I'm doing something wrong and I shouldn't get in trouble either. That's what I'm hearing. 'Cause,
There wasn't any there was no crime.
Well, see, that's what you say. Now you go read the court documents. You go look at the crimes that he's been charged with.
Who got hurt?
No. Don't give me this empathetic moral shit. They charged him with the crime.
About? Who's the
Why are you
victim of
talking
this
about?
crime?
Why are you talking about who got hurt?
done wrong?
He
Who got
broke
done
the
wrong?
law. I don't care if anybody got hurt. I don't care if anybody got hurt or not. He broke the law.
That's all.
Patrick.
How many court
The deep
documents?
state?
How many court documents have you read, Patrick? How many transcripts have you read?
I haven't read none of them.
How many thousands of pages?
Not one. Not
Okay, well, we
hold on.
read every single word of testimony, and
And
Right here.
it doesn't make sense to you. It's wrong.
We read every single word of testimony. We are telling you that this is absolutely.
Okay, so how many of you guys went to law school?
Who cares? how
Oh,
many of us
I
went
knew
to
that
law
was going to
school?
come out of
Well, you
it.
know it's coming up because you have to have understanding.
You have to have a law. You have to have a law degree.
Yes, you have to have a law degree to
So if you're
understand
reading
why they're
transcripts
why
as if
they're
you're in the
guilty.
jury, you
Hey,
think you have to have a
Patrick,
law degree to be a
Patrick, real quick.
juror.
Why is he
Patrick,
guilty?
real quick. Patrick, real quick. You drive a car, right?
Yes, I do.
But you're not a mechanic, right?
Yes, I am.
And you understand physics, right? You're a physicist.
No, I'm not.
So you know that you need to have some kind of space and distance between you and another vehicle, because if you don't have enough space and distance, that your inertia will carry you into the other vehicle, right?
Don't even understand that. Don't know physics.
Oh, okay. You don't know how to hit your fucking brakes. Okay. My point here is that you
So,
drive a car every
give
single
it to me
day.
in layman's
That you
terms.
have no fucking clue about physics, about the fucking mechanical inner workings, but you still drive the fucking car, right? It's the
Oh.
exact same thing. I'm
No,
not a
it's not.
dumbass.
No,
I
it's
can
not.
read and
So
understand
what
what's
you're
presented to
saying
me
is I
in the
can read all this stuff
documentation.
and all of a sudden
Patrick,
know all the
do you need to
physics?
be a lawyer to sign a contract, Patrick?
You need to be a lawyer to understand the
Do you
documents
need to
and
be
the
a
things
lawyer
they're
to
writing
sign a
down.
Hold on,
contract,
hold
Patrick?
on, hold on.
Patrick, do you have to be a lawyer to sign a contract? Yes or
Do
no?
you do you do you have do you
Lawyer. Do you need to
understand
be
the
a lawyer,
writing?
Patrick,
Do you
to sign
understand?
a contract? Do you need to be a
No.
lawyer?
No.
No, but you're
Are you all
expected
needed
to
to be
understand that
lawyers
whole
then?
fucking thing, aren't you?
Yes, you are. You better.
Just say this. I'll let SK explain them because she actually does explain them very well. But just because you're a lawyer and you the case doesn't make you a bad lawyer. It also doesn't not a lawyer. It also does not make. It doesn't also mean that the jury was correct. It doesn't mean a damn thing. It is what it is, right? But if you're going to just sit here and say that you a lawyer? Are you a lawyer? Well, there was hundreds of us that made assessments in this case, and it didn't turn out the way that we wanted. That doesn't make us less of a lawyer. So I'm sorry, but there was also lawyers that said that Trump will be off the ballot in all 50 states, and look what happened. You guys lose poorly in the appeals court. Every single appeal that Donald Trump has filed, in some way, shape, or form, he has been successful in an appeals court. So you can play this game where all of this, you keep saying he's a convicted felon, you want to troll us with it. That's perfectly all well, good and fine. We're still voting for the man. At the end of the day, there's still an appeals process. Things get overturned on appeal all the time.
Okay.
All of the time. All right?
Everybody kept saying that Ivanka
Aw,
didn't
she said
support
I
him
love
and
you,
shit.
Dad.
She posted a little picture and said, I love you,
That's
Dad.
so sweet.
Is that Rory McIlroy?
No,
Yes.
Trump was good looking back in the day.
Hell yeah, he was.
Look at it.
Holy
Hold on.
shit.
Let me show you. Let's see here.
Holy mice.
Look, here's a picture of
Come on,
him.
let's
I got one of
objectify
those.
this
Him and
man on the
Tiffany.
screen.
How cute.
Was that him with Ivanka? I'm joking.
This is him and Tiffany.
Well, you know it's not Biden because
Tiffany was
Biden would
baby.
be sniffing her hair.
Hey now.
Ouch.
When we're talking about little babies, you can't even sit there and pretend like you don't hold your baby and smell their hair.
Wait, if that was Biden, wouldn't he be in the shower with her?
You're right. You're right, SK.
I mean,
I would
that
be,
if
I
there's one
love
thing
the
I miss
smell of
from my
baby.
babies, it's that smell.
Yeah, but it's my babies. It's not
That's
somebody
true.
else's babies.
That's true.
I think that was
Listen, Mal, all the conservative women are hot. All of them. I think that's why the women on the left get so pissed whenever you're quote unquote objectifying them by saying they're beautiful.
The women on the I'm on the right because I don't have purple or blue or pink hair.
You know, there was actually a study done that says conservative women are prettier than liberal women,
I believe it.
and that conservative women age better. They age well, and liberal women don't age well.
Well, I'm aging too.
That's
Now
why
Donald
she
Trump
relates
can
to the
relate to
black
all the
people.
black felons. Yeah, he can't. Are you mad though? Niggas for Trump. Does that make you mad, Layla? Does niggas for Trump make you mad? Does that make you upset?
All of them have
Niggas for Trump.
None of them are felons. None of them are felons. Ice Cube was a
Listen,
felon when he
we
was
here,
dressed like
Lauren.
that. Neither
Lauren
was
or
Vanilla
Layla,
Ice.
whatever the
Vanilla
fuck your
Ice
name
was
is.
dressed like
Niggas
that.
for Trump.
Neither
Oh
was
my
Chris Rock. But you had to bring in blackness. I didn't bring up blackness.
Hey,
There
listen,
are many
listen.
white people in
You're
prison. There are
fine.
many
You're gonna
white
be
people
okay.
in jail.
You're gonna
including
be all
Trump
right.
now
It's
a
the two-tier
felon.
justice
I asked
system.
why.
Yeah,
You
I
chose
don't
that graphic,
listen.
and you
Layla.
brought up racist.
Niggas
You
for
brought up
Trump.
race.
Are you
You
mad
are
though?
excuse me? Are you going to get this
I'm
live
gonna say it
banned?
again. I'm gonna say it one
Oh,
more
that's, I'm
time.
glad I saved it.
Niggas
There
for
you go.
Trump.
There
That's
you
what I
go.
said. Yeah.
Thank you. I was waiting for it.
Yes. And
I'm glad I got it.
just so
I'm
you know,
glad I got a
Layla,
screenshot.
just so you know,
Thank you
yeah,
very
you
much.
can say it again.
Thank you very much.
You can
I'm
keep saying
reporting all your
So
asses.
my question
Thank
is,
you.
I'm a
I'm
nigga.
reporting all your asses. I am so exactly. You can be racist too. You can be black and be a racist. You're an idiot. And go suck one. Go suck one. Go suck one. Go suck one. Where your third baby daddy at? Huh? Where your third baby daddy at? Huh? Where,
For U.S. what?
Flag in my face.
Wait,
Gonna
you're a
be
U.S.
shit.
what? What'd you say?
I'm a U.S. American nigga for Trump. That's what I am. A
Oh
U.S.
yeah,
American
yeah, yeah.
nigga for
You
Oh
Trump.
my
are.
That's what the
God.
fuck I
Yeah,
am.
they're gonna have
That's
you
what
right
the
in the
fuck I am.
house. They're gonna have you
I'm
right there in the
2024.
house.
I'm gonna keep
They're gonna have you
saying
right there in the house. Don't trip.
yeah,
Don't worry.
listen.
Don't worry
Listen,
about it.
I
They're
got
gonna
a
be
Trump
right there in
flag
the
in my
There
house.
you go,
yard right now,
average.
bro.
Hey,
Oh, what
average.
is?
I'm
Wait,
not
hold on.
worried
Wait,
about
wait,
it.
hold on. Wait, wait,
Hey,
wait,
average.
wait.
Question for you is this, average. I saw the Palestinian flag in your bio. What's your favorite part of the Palestinian culture?
I mean, yeah, it's probably the fact
Is
that
is it the graping of young
running over 50.
girls?
Oh,
Is it the
yeah, I
graping
mean,
of young
wait, hold on. You're a
girls
Trump
and when they
supporter. You
sell
shouldn't
them
have
off?
any problem with rape.
When
You
they
shouldn't have
sell
a problem
them
with rape.
off, hang on real quick.
Hey,
When they
how about we
when they
not use
sell
that
young
word,
girls
okay?
off, when they grape and sell
Hold on,
young
I'll say
girls
what I
off
want.
to
You
older
shouldn't have a problem with
men,
rape, right?
is that it, or is it the throwing LGBTQ people from the tops
Oh,
of
wait, are you
roofs,
gay? Why do you?
or is it the slicing of
Bro, you
women's
need to.
throats in the streets if they commit
Wait, you're worried about
adultery? Or I really want to know which one because you
Don't
say
forget
you're
about
average
running around
Justin,
town
but
like
you're
a
like
trophy after they grape them.
average Justin, but you're a below average intelligence. That's the
Wait,
problem. And so, like, I'm just trying to figure out what your favorite part of the culture is. That's it. You guys are pro Palestine. Everybody says they
wait,
want to free the Palestinian people, and then they all get upset when we actually ask them what their favorite part of Palestine is. That's
bro,
what
why
I'm just
you
trying
keep
to
muting?
figure out. I mean, listen, because you keep unmuting, and I don't want to hear your voice yet because it's my live, and I can hit the button as much as I want.
Wait, you.
So, listen, I really want to know what
Wait,
your
you asked.
favorite part of Palestinian culture is, and when you got a good answer, let me know.
Okay, well,
But just in case you fucking forget it, I'm a veteran. I'm a combat veteran, and you can say whatever you want. I'm a combat
where's
veteran.
your
I don't know
MLS?
about you, but it's cute. You said you signed your name on the line. You went overseas. It sounds like you probably went to Germany.
Wait, where's
And
your
I'm gonna
MLS?
take a shot in the dark and say that's probably not even your real picture. You probably just like stole somebody's picture,
Wait,
which is fine. That's cute, and
I'll show you.
it's okay.
I'll show you my DD214. You show me yours.
I don't need to see your 214. I'm not gonna make
What
you
was your
put your
MLS?
info out.
Wait, hold on. What you said? You're a combat veteran.
The
What was your
68
MLS?
whiskey. Yeah, here I'll show you. Look, you can see the bottom of my fucking ID. Are
Don't
you
do
serious?
that. Don't do that.
There you go. I got you. Don't worry. Here you go.
Wait, you're a 68 whiskey?
Yep.
Who'd you deploy with and when?
2 and 22nd Infantry Regiment. Who'd
When
you
did you
deploy
deploy?
with?
Yeah,
Who'd
I
you deploy
deployed.
with?
Second Brigade, 10th Mountain. Next.
Okay,
Second
1st Brigade, 10th Mountain. Next.
What are you talking
1st
about?
Brigade, 10th Mountain. Next.
Okay, so what are you talking about? Like, are we
Okay,
done?
so what was your MOS?
Are we done?
What was your MOS?
Don't even trip.
Yeah, what was your MOS? You little fucking 25 series. What was your MOS?
Oh,
It
no,
was-
you're not
it was
25. I'm
Mom.
smarter than that. I'm smarter
What was
than
your
that.
MOS?
Mom.
That should be
Come
a
on,
really
2nd
easy
Brigade.
question to answer.
Come on, 2nd Brigade. Yeah, he fucking ran. He fucking
Did we have
ran because
another
he
stolen
knows.
dollar?
Yep.
Little
That's
bitch.
crazy. Why is
All
this
that coming.
app so full of so many of those people?
What little
It was really
bitch?
sad to me.
That want to claim military, but they've never actually been in the military.
Yes.
As soon as he knew, as soon as I said triple deuce, he knew exactly who my unit was. Why? Because we're the hardest fucking unit at 10th Mountain. We're the most consistently deployed unit at 10th Mountain. We're the fucking gangsters of 10th Mountain. I don't care what anybody says. And he knew, and he didn't want to fuck around and find out. And that's his problem.
What's
I agree.
I'm about to go on Amazon right now. I'm about to go get me an Ends for Trump t-shirt, and I'm wearing that shit every goddamn where. And then I'm gonna go and design my t-shirts so that I can get go ahead and start putting that on the TikTok shop, so I can go ahead and sell them shirts. And we're gonna capitalize off of this shit because, like I said,
That's
at
what
the
I'm
end of the day,
You need
Trump
to
has
get orange
both
ones.
an entire base. Yeah, like there's Black Americans all over America right now that can now relate to Donald Trump and the two-tier justice system that he is now a victim of. The same victimization that they said that they went through. He can now relate. He has an entire base of people who may not have been able to vote before, but can vote now. He's doing a wonderful thing.
Can you
he's doing a
imagine a
wonderful
Trump rally? Can you imagine a Trump rally with nothing but people wearing orange in the whole rally?
Oh, I definitely could imagine that.
That'd be great.
You guys
I
are
told
silly
you,
enough to do something like that.
Mod, did I?
Yeah, but seriously, think about it. Like, who is not going to vote for him, especially if he's convicted? We all.
I'm just saying, there's no movement on the needle at all.
And you know what's
And
really?
you need to
Here's my
move in your
observation.
direction.
Here's my observation. You know what's really funny is liberals are super mad because we're not mad. We're laughing with them, and we're so happy for them. And they're mad because we're on the same side as them. They are about Trump going to jail.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they don't get
Yes.
it. They don't
Nope.
understand why we're not upset. They don't
No, and
understand
it's
why
bugging
we're
them.
not throwing a tizzy like
You will be. When you lose the election, you